Hello, people. Oh my god, that's so good. Well, if you're here, today I'm going to be making brioche buns for the very first time. And you guys are gonna be here with me and let's see how it goes. I think I have everything I need because I already looked it over, spoiler alert, before this. So pretty much something I'm gonna do, which is not very surprising, is I'm gonna follow this recipe but kind of change some things that I want to and see how it comes out. Are we good with that? Are you good with that? And then if they're good, I'm also doubling the recipe because it only makes 6 buns. And I'm not doing all this work and getting only 6 buns. So we're getting 12 buns. All right, let's just do it or else I'll never start. Okay, 326 grams of King Arthur unbleached all-purpose flour. Okay, no, I'm not doing that. I am going to do of high gluten bread flour. Why? Because it's just better. If you're making bread, I always recommend using bread flour if you can get it because it actually makes it so much better. So I'm gonna put a bowl on my scale here. And I am going to, I buy it in 50-pound bags and portion them out in about 3.5 cup portions. I know, I'm crazy, but it's actually a lot easier when making stuff and a lot cheaper. We love a cost-efficient queen. 326 times 2. 652. 652. 652. Okay, so that was actually 507, which I know that these are 500 grams about. So what I'm actually gonna do to give this bun a little strength, I'm going to put in some whole wheat flour, sponsored by King Arthur. Just kidding, sponsor me though. And that's just gonna give it a little bit more body. So for the last 150 grams, I'm gonna do the whole wheat flour. Let's see. Okay, perf. Mix the ingredients, mix the dough ingredients in a mixer or bread machine to smooth, shiny dough. Sticky takes about 15 to 20 minutes of kneading. Yeah, okay. Very, very limited instruction on King Arthur website. Still love you guys all, but luckily for you, I'm here. I'll explain what's going on. So we have our bread measured, done. Now we need 1/4 cup or 28 grams. Oh, another thing, time out. If you're baking, measure things with a scale. I got this for like $19 at Bed Bath & Beyond. It's amazing, I love it. Don't use cups. I know they're like, there's a way to do it accurately, but just don't do it. Just get a scale, it's easier. Trust me, you'll thank me later. 28 grams times 2. Welcome to my math show. 20 plus 20 is 40. 8 times 2, 16, 40, 56. Do you guys do math like that? Like you're like times something that you know, then add something that, another thing that you know? And I know that sounds weird the way I say it, but you know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna put it on there, re-zero it, done. I bought this milk powder. You can buy whatever one you want. I know that King Arthur has one that's called Special Dry Milk, but this is non-fat dry milk powder. Here for it. Oh my god, it literally does not smell like appetizing, but okay, 56 grams. Oh my god, I hate that. Beauty is pain. Oh shit. 50, oh, okay, I am good. I am good. 2 tablespoons of sugar. Now, for the sugar, I'm probably gonna measure it the way I just told you not to. 4 tablespoons, we're doubling. Oh my god, I hate following recipes. This is a lot for me. Okay. Done. 1/4 of salt. I'm using Sicilian sea salt. Why? Because I'm cultured. Yeah, that's exactly why. No, my dad bought this at the store and gave me some of it, and it tastes amazing in bread. So, actually, 1 1/4. Hey Siri, how much is 1 1/4 teaspoons in grams? Okay, great. Here's the thing. Doesn't really matter how much salt's in there, where it like has to be exact. Like, oh my god, my sister asked me the other day if I had birthday candles and I said we didn't. Well, it was literally right here in the silverware drawer, so it's her fault. So I'm just gonna do 2 heaping, like that much of salt. 1, 2, so we have our flour, milk, salt, and sugar. Sulgur, if you know that reference, you're a real one. Espresso break, espresso break. Okay, 1 tablespoon of instant yeast. Okay, I have that, yes. Also, for you guys who don't know, yeast is 2 1/4 tablespoons per packet, and we're doubling the recipe, so if it's like 1/4 tablespoon extra of yeast, it's not that big of a deal. Also, I'm gonna pour the yeast in with the water. I feel like that's probably more smarter. It really doesn't say what to do, really. Oh, okay. Okay, cute. Do I have unsalted butter? Ooh. We need 3 large eggs plus 1 large egg yolk. 2, oh my god, does that mean I need 6? 3. 4. All right, these are jumbos, not large eggs. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do 2 eggs, and then 2 yolks. 2 eggs, 2 yolks, boom. Also, I don't have enough, so like, probably shouldn't have doubled the recipe in hindsight. But if it's good, then we'll keep it that way, and welcome to my channel. Okay, so use all your eggs so you have nothing to eat for breakfast tomorrow. Okay, check, good. Eggs are in. 57 grams of cool water. So it says 57 grams. We need 114 grams. Hello, so we're just gonna pour it. So here's what I'm thinking. Since I was low on eggs, should I add like 10 more grams of water? Yes. 135. Okay, perfect. You guys, it's not an exact science. Everyone says baking is an exact science. It's fine. This is how new recipes are made, people. Ugh, stress. Okay. 10 tablespoons of unsalted butter. I need 20 tablespoons of unsalted butter at cool room temperature. Oh.
Hi, what's up?
Do you have butter?
Yeah.
Because I'm in the middle of filming a video and I thought I had butter and I don't have it.
Give you one thing, okay? I'll get 1 bar.
Okay, it's perfect.
Okay. Just tell me when you're here.
Alright, I'm gonna take Luna and we're gonna get in the car. What did you do? What did you do? Oh. Luna? Do you want to go for a ride? You want to go for a ride? Okay, come on, come on. You want to go for a ride? Yes. Okay, guys. I guess we're going to get some butter. Got it. Got it. Okay, this has to be melted and cooled. Let's get that going. So I'm going to take the yeast and pour it in here. Also, okay, hindsight looking back, I would have saved the sugar and mixed it in with the yeast. That would have been smart. But I didn't do that. So it will all mix together fine and the yeast will feed. This is gonna sit overnight in the fridge, so I'm honestly not too worried about it. Also, just like a little pro tip about yeast. Salt like hinders the productivity of yeast. It'll kill it. So you can't ever like just drop salt in the water of yeast while it's blooming, and you have to kind of add a buffer. So normally I would add like 10% of the flour before ever adding any of the yeast. So I'm gonna put this in the mixer, all the wet ingredients, the eggs and the yeast. And then basically what I'm gonna do, all I wanna do is dance. I'm gonna do the same thing I do with the Kaiser rolls, which I can make another video if you want me to. So I'm gonna take the wet ingredients and I'm gonna put about, I don't know, a good amount of flour up in there and just put it on stir, which is like the slowest of it. I think this is a good buffer, but I kind of want a little bit more in there just because I don't want any of the yeast to die. Also, yeast rises faster in warmer water. So like if you really want that to rise fast, put it in warmer water. Too hot water will kill it. This recipe calls for cold water because we're rising overnight in the fridge, which like slows it down, so it really doesn't matter if we're doing a slow rise. Sometimes slow rises are good. I'm learning, but I do know that the knowledge I am dropping on you is factual. Who we're learning together, that's like kind of okay, that's good. Now I'm gonna add the Solgar. Solgar plus milk, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! And you know what? All right, let's actually let everyone get to know each other. So I'm just gonna basically scrape the sides without trying to hit the dough hook, because that would really be sad if I hit the dough hook. Like I just kind of did hit it. But I'm just basically getting the dry, okay. I'm gonna get a little crazy and just dump it in. Okay. So do like some pulses because there's a lot of flour in here and you don't want a big giant mess. Okay, we should be good now. It's a little X-rated when you add the butter. Do you love me? Thank you. Okay, so I have my big container. I'm gonna let this rise in overnight. But this needs to for like 20 minutes. It's gonna be a super soft, probably sticky batter, I'm assuming. But I'm gonna let this knead for like 20-ish minutes and then we'll be back. Okay, it's been about 20 minutes. She is looking fine. So what I'm gonna do now, just get it off the dough hook. get it off. Just set this aside here. Also, pro tip, put your KitchenAid on a placemat so you can move it. So I'm just gonna basically take this. Okay, so basically you're gonna wanna have a dough that, like, look at me talking like I know. Like, I'm just saying, in my previous bread making experience, your dough should be able to stick together, and they did say it was gonna be as soft or dough, which this totally is. So basically what I'm doing now is just like getting it in a ball. So honestly, this is looking fire. It feels fire. Hello. Oh my god, look how cute it is. Dust the bottom with some flour. Drop it in. Ooh. Oh, I hate my mouth. Why does it never work for me? Okay. Wait, that's it. Oh, perfect. I'm gonna put oil because I want to close. Alrighty, we are going to go put this in the fridge. Make some room, ladies. Make some room. Move the sauces. Good night. Okay. It is the morning. Let's see how it rose. Good morning, Angel. I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous. Oh my god, it's like hard. Oh my god. Oh. My dough is hard. And it didn't even rise properly. This is why I don't like rising in the fridge. Like, it's literally hard. I'm gonna take it out so I can show you. ASMR. Yeah, this barely rose. Probably killed the yeast. I don't know. Listen, I told you this is the first time I'm making this. So I guess what I'm gonna do is let it sit out and rise in room temp. So here's what happens. The other one that was before that was hard and not what we expected. I let it sit out all day and then I reshaped them into here, and then I'm gonna put them in the oven and see how they go, but I honestly don't have high hopes for them. I messed up because I was supposed to let it rise for an hour before putting it in the fridge, which I didn't do. So I made another one during today, and then now here it is, and then we're gonna shape it, put it into balls, and get it into what they look like here, and we'll continue our journey. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these and just keep going like this, then poke it through. This is how I make like fresh mozzarella. Like, you're gonna put it through here and squeeze, and what it's gonna do is make a ball, and then it has like a nice end bottom. And I'm just dragging it like this across the board, and that's gonna close the bottom. Okay, so I'm lining my baking sheet with parchment paper because it's super easy for it to come up, and I'm gonna put them right there. So I'm going to get all of these shaped into balls just like I did before, and then I will come back. So all of the balls are shaped into little buns, as you can see. And then basically I'm just gonna egg wash these, and then I'm gonna do one row poppy, one row sesame, one row everything with the bagel seasoning. Amazing. So let's do that. Have our beautiful buns. These are gonna have to rise. My dog is gonna bark in the background. These are gonna have to rise for like an hour, hour and a half just to puff up. So I'm gonna put a towel over them. Wait. I have something to tell you guys. I didn't want to film an outtake because basically I was crying just like that because these didn't really come out the way I wanted them to. And it's been a few days since they were done, but I did save them for the outtake. I vow to you right here, there will be a part 2, and I will make brioche buns better. I promise I will do it, but this was basically a huge failure. But that's what it's all about. So learn with me another time and we will be amazing cooks any day now. Follow me and we will learn together. Subscribe to this video, comment other things that I should try because there's a lot of things that I haven't made and a lot of things I want to try. So see me be successful, maybe I'll fail, but there will be a part 2 of brioche buns and that's definitely coming soon. Peace.